Carpe Jesus. The daughter didn't have any classes and had time off from work and asked to go hunting, so we're out in the field. She's getting familiarized with the rifle yet again, and she's a first-time user of the Rick Sleep L6 thermal weapon sight. It wasn't too long before we had a hog that actually came in right behind us. It's across two fences from where we are, and it's in heavy brush, and she is waiting for a more appropriate shot, maybe not through so much brush. And this has got to be one of the hardest things of hunting, and that is not shooting even though you know the target is just right there. This just isn't a good shot for her, and she knows it. Notice the battery meter. This is going to be critical later. The hog ended up disappearing on us, and we ended up leaving the property and coming back a little while later, anticipating where the hogs were successfully, but as you can see, the battery is still quite low and the scope has been on, and this is going to be the last video we get before she takes her hog.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
Well, that's her voice, and that's her hog, a nice little 100-pound boar that she did very well with. She shot it through the lungs, took off running. She hit it on the run, mid-body, dropping it. When it tried to get up again, she shot it in the side of the head, which was really nice. Now, what happened on the scope was that some of these scopes, when they get down to the very end of their power, they stop recording properly. The scope stays on. You can still shoot with it, but your recording isn't going to work. I've seen this happen with a couple other models. You should probably change the batteries before you let the power get this low. That's the lesson that we learned. 2 days later on the same property, and I'm going to be using the same Power Hammer 92 grain bullets loaded by Druid Hill Armory into Starline Brass. I've got a nice little sounder of hogs there across the fence. The wind is in my favor, but the hogs are taken off. And I'm going to freeze things right there. There's something I need to explain. In a minute, I'm going to start shooting at the hogs. I'm going to be shooting through the fence, and this isn't because I have some sort of wanton disregard for the landowner's property. This is actually being done with his permission. His argument is that it's easier to repair the fence than it is to repair hog rooting, and so that if I damage the fence, I'm to let him know. He'll fix the fence, and we're good to go. And back to the hunt. Since some of the hogs are still mostly stationary, that's what I'm going to start with for my opening target, since they are a little further away than I would like. Alright, here we go. That hog drops. I connect with a large sow. Actually twice. The last ambush shot misses, and the sow ended up dropping off screen behind the foliage after running about 70 yards. And I come away with 2 hogs, a 95-pound boar that was my opener, and the 190-pound sow that was hit twice, once through the lungs, once through the front leg. And she was also pregnant, with a total of 6 on board. Carpe Jesus, my friends.